You know that feeling when you grab a gadget that's supposed to revolutionize your workshop only to watch it gather cobwebs? We totally get it. That's exactly why we searched high and low for practical, actually helpful tools that keep your wallet happy. And you know what? We discovered 30 incredible woodworking tools, each priced below $50 on Amazon, that genuinely reduce hassle, cut costs, and save precious hours. Let's dive in. Ever get tired of measuring the same thing over and over and wishing there was a quicker, more accurate way? That's exactly where the Woodpeckers Powerlini Pocket Rule comes in. Designed by pro woodworker Greg Polini, this pocket-sized ruler makes repetitive measuring effortless with its clever sliding stop. You lock it in place, mark multiple boards at the same length, and forget about constant remeasuring. The smart part is that the same stop doubles as a stand when you need both hands free to set router bits or blade heights. Its bright white laser-engraved scales show both 1/16th and 1/32nd markings on opposite sides, so flipping it gives you finer detail when the lighting isn't perfect or your eyes need a break. Folks rave about its precise machining and versatility, though some mention it's a bit pricier than knockoffs. At around $44, it's light yet tough enough to become your go-to measuring tool. Even with perfect angles and strong joints, cutting accurately can make or break your project. The Kari Japanese pole saw takes hand cutting to the next level. This Ryoba-style saw has double edges with different teeth, 10 teeth per inch for quick rip cuts along the grain and 17 teeth per inch for smooth cross cuts. The SK5 high-carbon steel blade is sharp right out of the box with 3-sided tooth grinding for clean cuts and long life, even through hardwoods. Pole saws work differently than Western push saws, letting you cut with less effort and more control. The traditional beech and rattan handle feels light but gives a solid grip even in long sessions. At 9.5 inches, it offers 50% more working area than 6-inch models while reducing fatigue. Users with thousands of reviews praise its sharpness, versatility on soft and hardwood, and minimal waste thanks to the narrow kerf. And at just around $25, it's making this saw a great value for anyone serious about precise hand cutting. Once your angles are sorted, joining boards is the next challenge. That's where the Kreg mini jig kit shines. Pocket hole joinery makes strong, hidden joints without complicated setups or expensive gear, and this ultra-compact jig handles tight repairs like a pro. It uses the same hardened steel drill guide as Kreg's big models, and the fenceless design gives unlimited positioning freedom for material from 1/2 inch to 1.5 inch thick. The wood chip relief hole keeps drilling smooth, no constant bit removal needed. Setup is quick. Clamp the jig, drill to the depth collar, drive the screw, and your joint holds for decades. Users love it for drawer fixes, cabinet assembly, and even building custom shop jigs, reporting hundreds of holes over years. Made from durable glass reinforced nylon, this lightweight tool costs under $20 and brings professional joinery to spaces where bigger jigs just won't fit. It's a perfect intro to pocket hole woodworking without compromising quality. After cutting, you need to check that everything is square, but regular squares are often too big or awkward. Check out this mini square from Woodpeckers. Its inside dimension of 1 1/8 inch by 2 inch makes aligning edges easy, clearing chisel handles and other tools without hassle. Plus, the aluminum construction is light yet won't chip your sharpened edges, and the dark red anodized finish makes any gap instantly visible. This tool ensures your chisels and plane irons stay perfectly perpendicular, and its compact size fits tight spaces where full-size squares fail. Users love tucking it in a pocket or hanging it on the wall ready to use. Unlike thin stainless steel versions with marking holes, this 1/8 inch thick aluminum blade provides a solid reference for tool setup and edge alignment. Made in the USA with Woodpecker's signature attention to detail, it turns quick square checks from guesswork into precise confirmation. After laying out your holes, you want clean, polished edges, but traditional hand planes can be tricky, need sharpening, and take real skill. The Seikka chamfer plane takes the stress out of decorative edging. It comes with 6 interchangeable cutter heads, including round, flat, and beveled profiles, ready to make furniture, cabinets, and millwork look sharp and professional. Adjustable depth control lets you dial in exactly the edge you want, and horizontal and vertical bubble levels keep your chamfers even along the whole piece. High-strength carbon steel blades arrive razor-sharp and hold their edge for long stretches, while protective black blade guards keep fingers safe. Light passes work best, especially over knots or changing grain directions. Ergonomic grips reduce hand fatigue, and the compact design stores easily. Swapping cutter profiles is fast, so you can create multiple edge styles without buying extra planes or router bits. For anyone wanting consistent decorative edges without the usual learning curve, this plane makes life much simpler.
Next, we've got the 4-in-1 drilling positioning ruler from Seikka, which solves that with professional-level accuracy. It's an adjustable aluminum ruler system with 3 sets of sliding positioning blocks along dual rails, letting you mark drilling points perfectly every time. ABS knobs lock in your length and angle adjustments, and built-in horizontal and vertical bubble levels help you double-check alignment before you drill. Laser-engraved scales in both metric and imperial units won't fade even after years of heavy use. Flanged end caps keep the ruler steady, so both hands are free to work. Fold it up for compact storage and enjoy corrosion-resistant anodized aluminum that's tough enough for any workshop. Extending up to 60 centimeters, it handles cabinet hardware, shelf pin drilling, and symmetrical patterns with repeatable precision. No more uneven spacing or measuring errors. This ruler gives you the accuracy of pricey drilling jigs at just around 26 bucks. Next comes holding your workpieces steady. Clamps can get in the way, especially when sanding, routing, or painting small parts. Milescraft trig grips solve that problem. These innovative supports use foam-impregnated non-slip surfaces that grip material firmly without clamping, raising projects about 1 3/16 inch for full edge access. Set on edge, they lift work 3 inches, and cone-shaped painter's points keep contact minimal on wet finishes. Internal ballast ensures stability in any orientation, so your piece won't wobble even vertically. Users love their versatility. Propping up electronics or creating temporary risers is easy. At around $10 for 4 pieces, they're stable and durable enough for heavy use for years. Assembling boxes and cabinets perfectly square can be stressful, especially when the glue is drying or you're racing the clock. The Woodpeckers M2 box clamps make that easy. Their clever wedge system automatically pulls corners into precise 90-degree alignment while you work. Made from glass fiber-reinforced polycarbonate, they're nearly indestructible with molded parallel tracks that lock firmly with adjustment wedge teeth. Quick adjustment scales for 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and 3/4 inch stock let you set up in seconds. The open design gives full access for screws, nails, or joinery checks along the joint. Stainless steel clamping plates apply even pressure and adjust sideways for different thicknesses. Each pair comes with knobs for handheld use and hex bolts for table mounting. Perfect for butt joints, miters, dados, rabbets, dovetails, or box joints. Even when material overhangs, pocket hole joinery fans love how shifting is eliminated during screw installation. Once you get the hang of it, these clamps become an indispensable tool in any workshop. Cutting full sheets of plywood alone is tough and unsafe, especially on a table saw. The Kreg Rip Cut Circular Saw Guide turns any circular saw into a straight cutting machine, making rip cuts from 1 inch to 24 inches with perfect accuracy and no measuring guesswork. Its universal saw sled fits left and right-bladed circular saws, even worm drive models, and a reversible edge guide works for any hand preference. Tool-free adjustments mean you can reposition it fast without wrenches. A solid aluminum guide rail slides smoothly along an impact-resistant polymer base built to survive years on the job. The large edge guide prevents wandering cuts common in freehand sawing. While some suggest recalibration occasionally or extra support on cuts over 18 inches, the overwhelming consensus is that for under $50, this actually saves time, reduces strain, and brings professional sheet cutting capability into any workshop. After exploring pocket hole joinery, you might find yourself needing to join boards edge to edge cleanly. That's where the Naito tongue and groove router bit comes in. This set makes interlocking tongue and groove joints easy. No specialized expertise is needed. The 1/2-inch shank bits are matched to create perfect fitting joints for panel glue-ups, flooring, and cabinet backs. Carbide-tipped edges stay sharp through long use, and the anti-kickback design adds safety. Made for 3/4-inch stock, they work best when routers run 16,000 RPM or less. Take it slow with multiple shallow passes, and you'll get smooth, accurate results. And enjoy the balanced, vibration-free cutting. While premium brands exist, this budget-friendly set gives hobbyists reliable tongue and groove performance at just around $14. Ever tried making strong pocket hole joints and realized your tools just don't cut it? The Valnut Pocket Hole Jig 14-piece kit solves that without breaking the bank. It comes with everything you need to start joining wood right away. The jig itself, a drill bit with depth collar, driver bit, hex wrench, and plenty of hardware for your first projects. The compact design works with wood from 1/2-inch to 1.5-inch thick, and the thickness guides are molded right into the body for fast and easy setup. The hardened steel drill guide keeps the bit steady, giving you consistent hole angles for tight, reliable joints. People love the included storage case that keeps everything organized between projects. Lightweight and portable, it's great for on-site work, and replacement parts are easy to find. For anyone wanting to try pocket hole joinery without a big investment, this kit gives real capability. Once you master the technique, upgrading becomes a confident choice instead of a gamble. Drilling straight and angled holes without a drill press can be tricky. Here, the Milescraft drill mate solves that by turning your hand drill into a mini drill press. Its all-metal construction includes ball-bearing spindle support and a self-centering base for precise drilling. You can lock in 45, 60, 75, and 90-degree angles. Plus, V-grooves help center on round stock. The adjustable depth collar ensures consistent hole depths, perfect for dowels, hardware, or threaded inserts. Users love the smooth operation with spring action controlling penetration, preventing damage. Mounting holes allow permanent attachment, and the removable auxiliary handle adds stability for demanding work. Reviews highlight its value for hundreds of precise holes where a drill press won't fit. But overall, at just under $50, it gives drill press precision in a portable package for angles you can't reach otherwise. Even the best joinery starts with accurate layout lines, and the Clark Brothers wheel marking gauge makes that effortless. This 8-inch gauge has a hardened steel wheel cutter for clean lines up to 6 inches from your reference edge with both metric and imperial scales clearly laser engraved. The roll-stop fence gauge keeps the gauge from sliding, giving consistent line placement every time. Built with brass, steel, and aluminum alloy, it's durable and corrosion-resistant. 2 extra wheel cutters add longevity and eliminate errors from dull edges. Weighing just 250 grams, it's comfortable for one-handed use, even in long sessions. Clear graduation marks remain readable in less than perfect light, and the non-marring brass face protects it when stored. The 8-inch bar doubles as a depth gauge for mortises or similar tasks. At just around $24, this wheel gauge delivers clean and precise lines.
Sometimes your project location doesn't allow for a full table saw, and that's when portable cutting power becomes crucial. The Galax Pro circular saw steps up with 11 amps of power and 6,000 RPM, cutting through wood, plastic, tile, and even soft metals. Its laser guide keeps cuts straight, while adjustable depth and bevel let you handle a variety of jobs. It comes with 2 blades, a 24T for ripping and a 60T for finer crosscuts. Reviews show it performs well for DIY projects and occasional use, though knots and hardwood can slow it down, so patience and a light feed are key. Depth adjustments work well, and many suggest setting the blade just beyond material thickness for best results. Build quality reflects its budget-friendly nature, making it ideal for homeowners and hobbyists more than pros. The laser helps newbies maintain accuracy. While premium saws are smoother, this one is just around $36 and offers functional, reliable cutting. We've all been there, bent over the table saw, squinting at a tape measure, trying to get the blade height just right. It's a little risky and honestly rarely accurate. That's where Setup Block's gauge set come in handy. This 15-piece height gauge set completely takes the guesswork out of setting up your machines. Each block is precision milled from solid aluminum, so they feel solid and reliable in your hand. The set covers everything from a super thin 1/16 of an inch all the way up to a chunky 2-inch block. Every piece is laser engraved with clear, easy-to-read markings that don't fade or rub off. Instead of juggling a ruler or eyeballing the gap, you can just grab the exact block you need, slide it under your router bit, or stack a couple together to match the perfect table saw blade height for a dado or tenon. For just $49, you get a full 15-piece collection that feels like a serious upgrade for anyone who wants their setups dead on without the frustration. For around $12, this little clamp is basically the extra hand you wish you had when assembling anything. Holding two pieces at a perfect 90-degree angle while also trying to drive a screw or nail is a juggling act no one enjoys. The wetless corner clamp makes that job effortless. Just place your pieces in the jaws, crank the handle, and it locks them together tightly and perfectly square. Both hands are now free, so you can focus on fastening, gluing, or just making sure everything lines up the way it should. It's especially useful when building drawers, box frames, or cabinet carcasses. Basically, anytime you're joining two boards at a right angle. The body is made from sturdy cast aluminum, so it feels tough and dependable even under pressure. Once you start using it, you'll wonder how you ever managed assemblies without it. For solo woodworkers, it's a total lifesaver. When you're in the middle of a project, sometimes it's the tiny tools that make the biggest difference. This little 3D square is one of those. If you've ever tried to wrap a layout line around the edge of a board with a regular square, you know how tricky it is to keep it perfectly aligned. This tool fixes that by hugging the corner of your workpiece, letting you transfer lines cleanly and continuously around the edge. It's perfect for marking out mortises, bridle joints, or other detailed joinery where accuracy matters. What makes it even cooler are the built-in dovetail guides with both 1-5 and 1-8 slopes, so you can lay out dovetails without having to grab another gauge. It's milled from a single piece of aluminum, which gives it a durable feel. And at just $15, it's one of those tools that saves time and improves precision on almost every project. There's something really satisfying about using a hand plane. The sound, the feel, and the fine control you get when shaving wood fibers instead of sanding them away. This mini wood planer from Jorgensen brings that same experience to small detailed tasks where a full-size bench plane would be overkill. It's perfect for trimming edge banding flush with the surface of plywood or softening a sharp corner with a quick chamfer. Because it fits right in your palm of your hand, it gives you amazing control and feedback as you work. You can literally feel the blade gliding through the wood. It's a quiet, dust-free, and incredibly precise way to refine your projects. Despite its small size, it's built solid and feels well-balanced, so you can make those fine adjustments with confidence. For just $16, it's a high-value tool that brings you closer to the craftsmanship side of woodworking. Perfect for those finishing touches. Every woodworker needs a good set of chisels, but let's be honest, some of the premium sets out there can cost a small fortune. That's what makes this 4-piece hurricane set such a great deal. You get the 4 most commonly used sizes, including everything from a narrow 1/4-inch chisel for cleaning out hinge mortises to a wider 3/4-inch chisel for paring down half-lap joints. The blades are made from chrome vanadium steel, which is strong and holds an edge pretty well for the price. The handles are molded from durable polypropylene and built to take mallet strikes without cracking. Sure, you'll want to spend a bit of time flattening the backs and honing the edges to get them razor sharp, but that's part of learning to maintain your tools. And these chisels give you everything you need to start cutting clean, accurate joinery and practicing your sharpening technique, all for just $13. After measuring boards, the next headache is getting angles perfect on the first try. The digital angle finder from Klein solves this with 3 tools in one, and it's just around $40. It measures inside and outside angles, calculates exact miter saw blade settings, and even works as a precision length measurer, all accurate to plus or minus 0.2 degrees. The bright LED display is easy to read in any lighting, and the machined stainless steel edges resist rust, even in humid shops. People especially love the miter calculator. It removes all guesswork on tricky cuts. Compact at 8.5 inches, it fits in your pocket or toolbox, runs on a single AAA battery for up to 24 hours, and can survive drops up to 6.6 feet. A wide locking knob that works with gloves and deeply etched markings that last, this tool delivers pro-level results. So, those were 20 of the coolest woodworking tools you can grab for under 50 bucks, all super handy and fun to use. Better grab them soon because prices on Amazon don't stay the same for long. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and let us know in the comments which tool you are most excited to try.
Thanks for watching our video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends if you found our video helpful. Subscribe to our channel to get more videos like this.